So I'm about to get railed by two guys, which is something I do quite often, if I'm honest with myself. And while I'm waiting for them to get here, I was just thinking, I'm on pace to hit 365 bodies in 365 days. And last year, I was excited when I hit 300 in a year. But then this leaves me to think, what am I going to do next year? 500? 600? I'm an ambitious woman. I need to make sure that I'm always striving for greatness. I need to be chasing bigger and better numbers and always surpassing my limits. So I'm about to get railed by two guys, which...
This is the book of Amos, chapter 7, verse 17. Therefore thus saith the Lord YAHAWAH, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High. Name is only begotten the Son. Name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us his truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom to 144,000. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And as you can see, man, the whoredoms will only increase, and this is a product of America. Okay, the product of Western society, where women think this is cool. She said she's on pace, she's keeping score. It says 365 bodies in 365 days. So every day this woman is committing adultery. This is an adulterous woman. She's out here just, and they think this is fun and cool, but really this is one is sin, and two is destroying you. She is completely defiled. All right, she's in the middle of the woods about to meet up with two random guys, more than likely, and rack up her body count, and eventually this is going to lead to her own demise, because the Lord is going to judge women like this. But this is what's going on here in America. You see, in our kingdom, this isn't going to be going on, but in this kingdom, you may meet a woman, okay, and you have no idea that this is how she lives. All right, so let me bring that back. This is Amos chapter 7, verse 17. Therefore, thus saith YAHAWAH, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city. So your wife or your woman, are women, because nine times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, you get a woman on this side, she's been with other men. All right, she's been with other men. A lot of times these women, you meet them, and you'll never know they have a whole OnlyFans account, or have done corn in the past. Okay, and this right here just goes to show you that this place is not our rest. All right, this is not where we supposed to get comfortable at. Not where you should be trying to find love here. You should be trying to seek YAHAWASHI more and more every day, so we can get the hell up out of here. All right, this woman is proud, and she's happy, to be a harlot, man. Okay, and let me go here, okay, because she doesn't understand that this, takes a toll on her. I bet you she goes to therapy. A lot of these women, they're going to therapy now. They're going to therapy. They got issues, to say the least. All right, and this is why, because you are defiling yourself. A woman was not created to sleep with, more than one man. Okay, quite frankly, you were created to be with one man, not more than one man. It says Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Question mark. And the answer is no. If you dealing with a woman and then she leaves and go be with other men, and that happens, if you dealing with a particular woman, and say y'all break up, and that's happened to me. I've had women I dealt with, and they go, we split, and they go deal with an argument or anything. And they go deal with, another man, and they always try to come back. Ain't no coming back, man. You just racked up 10 bodies. You was defiled before I met you, and then now you're even more defiled. You see? And ain't no telling what kind of STDs, this thing comes with. But it just goes to show, how wicked this society is, man. Okay, because America promotes this madness. You see, I knew this guy who was at my job. He was from Iraq, and I asked him about, I was talking to him about, the lifestyle out there, and he told me himself. He said he's never had sex with any women out there, because if you pop them, you have to marry them. Okay, in this society, you got women that's out here just, running rampant, having, intercourse with all types of different men with no, what do they say, no strings attached. And it just shows you this place is completely wicked, man. All right, but when he said that, it says something. He said, damn, he never even slept with a woman from his own country because he would have to marry them. All right, the whole thing with the family and the dowry, they still follow those customs, which are originally our customs. Over there in the East, they don't play that, man. And a woman can't be out there being a harlot, or she would have faced dire consequences. All right, so these are just things that, as we see this country is failing, we're seeing why. Okay, we see why this place is falling apart. It says, they say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? So that land, this woman, is greatly polluted. They did a study where they said how scientists have proven now that every, man a woman has come in contact with in that nature, she retains that DNA, and it goes into her brain, because semen is life, sperm is life. So what it does, it swims inside your body. So that's why you have these women that have all these different, mental disorders. They have bipolar. A lot of them are bipolar. They got multiple split personalities, because that's all those spirits of those different men that you have been with. Really, a woman's supposed to be with one man, and when one woman is with one man, she becomes like that man. She becomes an extension of that man. But when you're with over 350 men, you become an extension of all those men. You see, she got the blue hair, the damn gauges and stuff. She got demons on her. All right, she got demons on her. And here in America, this is But let me say this too. We're never going to see this ever again in history. Okay, after America is destroyed, which is that great whore, after America is destroyed, we're never going to see this again. So as we see these things, and this is also a warning for you women, to be mindful of how you carry yourself and what you're doing out there. Certain things, just because you can do certain things on the internet, doesn't mean it's okay. All right. Let me read some of these comments too. But it says, but thou hast placed the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith the Lord. And this is an example of what we have done to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. You see, going into other gods, So this is why he have done this to us with our woman. This caption says, civilization builder admits to having sex with 365 men in 365 days. And she's not a civilization builder. She's a civilization destroyer. Okay, because men, when they have multiple women, that builds, functioning societies. But women, when they do it, all that does is breeds, disease. Okay, STDs. Some of these comments say, her OBGYN on her annual checkup. Somebody said 1 in 5 people have an STD in America, so that means 75 or 73 people that she has sleep with in the span of a year have an STD. Disgusting. Somebody said, where is her dad? Okay, right. Where is her dad? And this is a part of this thing now.
Which is something I do quite often.
Don't even know her dad. Something she do quite often. But not even that. I was just watching the video too. It's a video going around about this. This young man. He's in school, and he's saying how his sister, who's on OnlyFans, how everything that she does is affecting his life. So women, they don't, first of all, they don't take no accountability, but they don't consider, how their actions can affect others, and really they don't care. They don't care. And this is why this place is completely out of order and must be put back in order. And that's what the Lord is coming to do. Which is why we can't wait for the Lord to come back, because this place is going to be put right back in order. In America, predominantly, the land of America is going to be destroyed. Okay. Let me go here. Let me make this too long. I already did this video earlier, to be honest, and it had no audio, so I'm doing it again. But it says, Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 verse 8, a drunken woman, or it's like verse 7, an evil wife or woman is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. So you got a woman that's evil, wicked, an adulterous woman, and you trying to hold on to her, trying to keep her, you only destroying your own self. A drunken woman in her gather abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. And these women now are shameless. Okay, for her to make these videos, you got many women they making kind of videos like this. You got women talking about how they've racked up over 1,000 bodies in the past year. Okay, and they have no shame in coming out and saying this. Before, this was something that was kept on the hush hush. Now in this proud ass society, people come out here and make videos about this, and the videos go viral. And then they're teaching younger women to do the same things. It says the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, and you see she got them cumbrellas on. All right, and then they use those eyes to try to entice men, to seduce men. It says, but if thy daughter be shameless, which she is shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And her father should have kept her in straitly, kept her in the house, kept her in the path of difficulty. But no, she probably had the liberty and freedom to roam around town, and was probably doing this since she was young, very young. All right, and this is why we married our daughters off young. Okay, so they had a husband to do this with, for these days rather than different men. It says, watch over an imputed eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee, because they always do. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drank of every water near her. And that's what she's been doing. Drinking of water means those men's waters, semen. Okay, she's saying she's about to meet up with two guys, and if they bring a third, she's gonna sleep with him too. Okay, she is keeping a record. She's making a score of being a whore. Okay, this is the place that we living in now, man. This is the spirit of America. All right, the virgin daughter of Babylon. Okay, which is that whore that sit upon many that's set upon the dragon, man. All right, and these women they're taking after that, and they're running with it. It says, and drink of every water near her, by every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. And that's self-explanatory. She's going to be getting popped by all these different men. All right. It says the grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. A woman being discreet, with the way she act, look, and also with her body, that fattens a man's bones. That makes a man feel great, versus a woman that acts, that's just, out here, freely, free willy giving her body off to every man that passed by, every man that says hello to her. All right. But this is the society America has, or the culture America has, propagated, through, the social media, and this freedom and liberty that they talk about so much. This is a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. And these women their minds have not been well instructed. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. And these women are not shamefaced. She is shameless. That's why we get these demons as such. Whatever said, I'm going to say shalom, coming shura, blah, 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 princess, edifying to the whole for elect, shalom. Double honor to the elders and apostles of GREATTMILLSTONE, shalom.